Alright, we could bounce right here. Or bounce here. If we break these two levels, we'll come down here and touch this. But at some point we do need to come up here and take out these two highs. I don't know if it'll be today or not. We're starting to bounce at this level right now. I'm not gonna look for any longs until we get above VWAP, or unless I'm counter trend trading.
Order filled.
I'm in short. We just rejected off the 21 EMA on the range chart.
Order filled.
It immediately bounced where I got out. This could be the double bottom. We can come up here and bounce off this. We're pushing above VWAP. If we do, I'll look for longs. We're just chopping right now, so I'm gonna wait. I fixed the lag on my computer. The encoder was overloaded on OBS.
Order filled.
I'm taking a long here, targeting that supply zone above. That's probably a bad decision.
Stop filled.
I got stopped on that wick above VWAP. Should have waited. Should have held my stop loss below this moving average. I'm waiting because we could come down just a little bit and touch this trend and then go up. It's struggling at VWAP, but it does look like it wants to break it. Oh shit. It's too late to get in the short.
Order filled.
I got in on this pullback. This could be a fake out to push up higher.
Order filled.
Alright, I got out of that a little too early because I was scared. But we'll see. Because my strategy says get out as soon as we break above the 21 moving average, which we have not. So I should still be in this trade to my target right here. Okay, I would have gotten out right here anyway. We still double bottomed right here, so we could reject right here still and come up. If we break below this though, we're probably going to this demand zone down here. We are just chopping. This is not a good time to trade anything, even though it looks like a good short. Even if this does break the low, I'd rather miss out on this one just because of how choppy it's moving. That is why I'm glad I didn't take that short. We finally broke above VWAP again, and it's still moving really slow. That was from my last trade. So if we get this pullback, then I'll look for longs. In hindsight, we could have gone long and kept a stop loss below here, but really we could have broke out either way, so it was better to just not take a trade.
Order filled.
I'm going long, targeting that supply zone, but I don't like the entry. It's moving really slow.
Order filled.
It's moving way too slow. It's also not really respecting VWAP. I'm gonna wait for volume to come in. We have a Fed speaker right now. That was still a good trade. It just didn't work out. Pushed above VWAP, came down. Usually it rejects VWAP right here and pushes higher. Just didn't work out. Normally I would take this short right here, but the way we've been ranging today, I am not gonna take it. We just rejected off the bottom of that 20. It's days like today that people blow up their accounts trying to make moves happen that just don't happen. Alright, it's 10:30. I usually try not to trade 10 to 12 because the volume is so low. I'll come back at 12. Alright, we're going into FOMC. Usually with these news events, I like to wait until after it picks a direction. I may not trade this at all. We're still stuck in this range. We've traded sideways all day. This looks like a good long, but we did reject hard off of VWAP right here. We've been trading in this downward channel all day. I'll go long if we can break above it, or we could break below it and come down and touch this demand zone. Breaking out of this range to the downside, I still don't trust it enough to take anything. Alright, so it looks like the good entry on this short was right here, but the way it's been moving today, I didn't want to take that. We are breaking to the downside to this level down here. I might look for counter trend longs on the pullbacks.
Order filled.
I'm going long, targeting that 21 EMA. Having very tight stop loss on it.
Order filled.
Alright, now we could either go through this EMA or we could reject it and come back down and take out those lows down here. I was not trying to hold this to the 200 EMA because I was worried about it rejecting right here. We are rejecting that 21. We had NVIDIA earnings coming out here soon. The last hour is probably going to be pretty volatile. Now might be a good short, but I'm not going to take it. Probably going to this 21 thing. Yeah, we're about to touch this 21 now. I missed this long. It wasn't really a good way to get in this one, unless I took it right here. Then I would have to risk it. I'd have to put my stop loss down, which is a little too far. This would have been a really good long. I missed it. I also should be in my other account now. Alright, I'm gonna wait on a pullback on this. I did already reject VWAP though.
Order filled.
Alright, I'm doing it. This is not a good idea. Every time I do that, every time I FOMO into a trade, it immediately reverses when I get in. Got to stop doing that. Jesus. This is fucking nerve-wracking.
Order filled.
That was fucking nerve-wracking. That barely missed my stop loss by a tick. I should still be in the trade holding it, but I really didn't even like that entry. I FOMO'd into that trade, and it immediately went against me, like it always does when I FOMO into a trade. I thought for sure I was going to lose that. That was a lucky trade. That drawdown right there, that is why I don't FOMO into trades. It happens every time I do it. In hindsight, oh, it's going up, I just get in, take a long, right? I could have taken the long at any point here and made all this, but the one spot that I get in right here, I have to sit through drawdown. That was so lucky. And I should have still held this because we didn't break below this 21 EMA, and we still haven't, so I should still be in this trade. But again, if you see here, that's what I was thinking here, and it immediately reversed on me. That's why you have to be patient and not FOMO into trades like this. I speed up my videos, but this has all been moving really slow. This entire move took about 15 minutes. Where I got in to where I got out, it's about 15 minutes. We do have NVIDIA earnings at 3 after the market closes, so tomorrow should be a good day to trade. Probably reach this level overnight. Now this would have been another good re-entry long, and I could have caught a little scalp here, but after knowing that I missed out on just holding this entire move, that's when I start breaking rules and going on tilt. So it's better just to let this whole move play out and miss out on it than to try to get back in, knowing that now your emotions are involved and you're late getting into the trade. There's really no way of knowing when it's going to pull back. At any point during this whole move up, it could have pulled back. We haven't had a real pullback yet to these EMAs down here, but it could happen at any moment, like it is right now. Whoever's FOMOing into this long right here is now getting stopped out because now it's pulling back. When I first started, I would try to catch moves like this, and I just happened to get a long entry on every single pullback. And by the end of the day, my account would be trying to catch one long move. Either you get a good entry or you don't take the trade. Market is closed now. I am up in both of the accounts. I am happy with the day, because a day like this is where people blow their accounts trying to trade this chop. I sat out during a lot of opportunities. I missed this last long, but I am pretty proud of myself for not trying to scalp every move that happened today. NVIDIA earnings are tomorrow, so the market will be pretty volatile tomorrow. My daily profits are actually this total P&L number right here, not this one, because this is what I'm left with after trade fees and commission. So I'm up 388.60 in this account, and I am up 210.72 in this account.